Hello everyone, welcome to Derby. We are at the greatest gathering, joined by some beautiful machinery. We have got Harefield Road here. We're exhibiting for Friday, Saturday and Sunday with my model railway and 5 of my closest friends. And it is currently after hours. We're having a little look round because we've not had a chance to all day yesterday and today. So hopefully we're going to get some footage and put together a little video for you all. But we're having the time of our lives. It's absolutely brilliant here. Unbelievable. Look at some of the stuff that's on show. Just had a look in Clan Line, we're looking at 57, all sorts of stuff. There's equipment everywhere. It's absolutely unbelievable. This is probably the show we'll remember for the rest of our lives, so we're having the best time. This is mental. We're literally just having a little look at Scotsman and the Bahamas, all sorts. Getting some pictures. What a mega evening. Champion that. There's Bahamas here, look. And then we've got Blue Peter. Flying Scotsman. Oh God, this is so good. It's unbelievable this. This is a stunning engine, wow. I feel like a little boy. It's wonderful. Blue Peter as well. Oh, I'm pointing at the sky, never mind. This is some bit of kit. Damn. Oh, what the boy's getting up. Lovely. Doesn't get better than this. I mean, just look at this. It's stunning. It's stunning, isn't it?
Proper.
What do you reckon?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Nice in blue, isn't it?
Very nice and blue.
Mate, unbelievable. What an event as well.
I can't believe it's
Yeah, I know.
fair. Once in a lifetime.
Literally. Gresley, look. You've got a Euro Phoenix, Rog 37. Oh, mate. It's Gresley, looking very pretty. Damn. Look, you match, James, colour-wise. You blend right in there. Not the ginger bit, the blue bit. Mind you, you're kind of brass colour, I suppose. You match the nameplate.
After being on the cab of Bahamas, he fits right in with the black surrounds.
37 smart. I like this. There's the other end of Scotsman with its support coach. And then we've got Scots Guardsman, which I've never seen before. That's a pretty engine. Wow. Nicely proportioned. I'm joking. 37 up there, look, in that lovely blue Tissot Steelmaster livery. Kyo. In here, loads of stuff. There's stuff everywhere. Do you like a BSK? This is really cool. 323 up there. And we've got the hydrogen 799 unit, which is pretty cool. I have to come and see all this tomorrow. I think tomorrow the plan with the layout is run stuff simply so that we can put up with having maybe 3 people at times, so we can all bugger off. Because we've got to come and see all this. How's this for a bit of kit? We're in clan line. This is unbelievable. It's just stunning. Jeez, imagine back in the day, rattling along in this. Wow. So we moved on from the steam. How's that for a colour? I love it. I think it's awesome. It's pretty cool that it's coupled up to this CAF unit as well. Oh, look through there, we've got more trains. Oh man, there's stuff everywhere. Boys are having the time of their life as well, just cruising about. See what else we can find before we get booted out. What on earth is that? Some sort of tamper or rail grinder? And we've got this lovely thing. I've been in this. I've gone to Derby on this, funnily enough. Hopefully I get to drive it one day. I'm in the right place. Here's hoping. 47739 with a nice 37 next to it. Oh, mate. I'm a proper fangirl in here. 37's nice, like. They've never been my favourite thing in the world, but I do really appreciate them. I think they sound unbelievable. And we've got something a bit unusual here. We've got 58, I've never seen one before. Strange looking bit of kit. Done a nice job of it though, and it's all running. Pretty cool. And here is my new office, potentially. It's 99001. I will be driving these at some point, hopefully next year, once they've done all their testing and then I've done my conversion course. I'm really looking forward to this, to be honest. Looks cool. What do you think, Mr. DB?
I think they're smart. They'll hopefully they'll give the rest of the freight operators to pick up the arse to get something new.
Yeah, definitely, man. Smart, innit? Very much looking forward to getting my hands on one. Nice Royal 67. Something I'll never get to have a go in, because we've sold our 2 now. Will you ever get to sign these?
Give the opportunity, I'd like to, but it's not on the cards at the moment. But
Have you ever been in one?
yes, did route learning when I route learned Forders.
Ah,
They bought one of these.
nice.
It was the pink one, not the purple one.
Capri's. That's smart.
King's Royal chocolate bar.
King's Royal chocolate bar. 57 looks good.
They're big old cabs.
Yeah. Strange, isn't it, seeing pretty much like a 66 in miniature. Almost. Caroline's here. Caroline! That's cringe. Look at this sunshine. Got a really loud seagull though, he's spoiling the party. Shut up! Anyway, where were we? Caroline. Caroline's looking fine. And it's attached to a low ram 37. Sweet. I do not even want to try and pronounce that because the haters will be in the comments. What on earth does that say, James?
It's Welsh, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that'll do. It's Welsh, that'll do.
They just play countdown with all their names.
Play Scrabble.
Yeah.
Dear, oh dear. What an event, though. There's just stuff everywhere. 73s, the inspiration train.
Stuff down there as well, we can't see.
There's stuff down there. D-shop's down there, which is where our exhibit is. Oh, it's mad. That workshop there is all full of stuff as well. We're going to see all that tomorrow. Yeah, I guess most importantly, let's go and find a pizza. Because we is hungry.
Yep.
We are with Sarah Siddons. It's lovely new headboard. Rail 200 on the destination. Or train running number, sorry. We're going to go and have a look inside. Lovely. Something I wanted to see for a long time up close is Sarah Siddons, and it looks stunning in its new paint job. Thankfully it made it here. It is one of the oldest locomotives here in attendance. It is very special. See a nameplate there, it's got a nice little plaque from the cavalcade. That's really cool. It's so good to see this thing up close at long last. It's one of my favourite locomotives, of course. It's even got a special headboard on. Oh, it's alright, stalk on now.
Right, I'm going to pitch the racer out.
This is being filmed.
Oh.
Absolute fucking baby's arm.
Champion like.
Oh, look, my belly's pumping. Oh my goodness, you don't want to touch that, do you?
That is connected to the track.
650 volts.
It's only been stopped by that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you don't want to turn around and brush your elbow on it?
Service, it only protected by that. This wasn't.
Wow.
How many people went bang?
Well, in reality, it's not as bad as you think because we're a 4-rail system. So this end would have been, this is number one end, so this would have been positive. The negative is at the other end.
Inside Sarah Siddons, look at this. Oh my god. What a dream. Crazy in here. Look at all the destination boards and all that.
All freight wagons are now
Epic.
you can't notch down on a, and virtually no trains will notch down. You don't really need to. Because obviously there's no resistive braking on there. Nowadays, well, in fact, we've got an air all the vacuum system on now, so it's actually got air and vac.
Yeah.
When they were built, they had two independent, a vacuum and an air. So you just chose in the morning which train you were going on, which one you do, and she had a vacuum cylinder and an air cylinder.
So alongside Sarah Siddons, we're joined by my favourite locomotive, Western Champion, and then another lovely engine, which is 821 Greyhound. Something me and James have had a cab ride in on the Severn Valley. Western Champion, of course, I've been out in the cab plenty of times on the main line. It's a lovely bit of kit. Then out of the corner of my eye, I spotted something super cool, and that was the Network Rail helicopter, which is operated by a friend of mine, Sean, and his team, and I couldn't resist going to have a closer look. I look forward to catching up with them in the future sometime. This is awesome, the Network Rail helicopter.
It's a bit disconcerting not doing that job.
This is mental.
London Bridge will lower than the height of the shaft when we're flying right past it.
Super cool.
I'll show you the engines and everything in it.
This is some bit of kit. God. What a beast. Oh guys, I'm buzzing. Just had a sit in the Network Rail helicopter, that was epic. So I'm going to go back to the stand now, I think, see what's going on, and go from there. On the way, of course, there are quite a few locos. We've got a nice Drax 66, the Eco one. There's a Freightliner, Jaffa cake looking thing. There's loads of stuff. Oh, also the newly liveried 69 is here. 91. Brilliant. So let's go and find some people. Oh, Tim Dunn's up here, I think. Going to say hello before he shoots off. But yeah, everyone's starting to come in now, so we better crack on. Be rude not to walk through all the diesels on the way back, wouldn't it? So we've got 350s here. This is very pretty. Mind you, they did displace the Westerns. Here he is. Look at this guy. Loads of stuff. So we have come back into the model village because we've got to go and get the layout running, because I think the public will be turning up shortly. Luckily we've got Pete and Chris keeping the show going, apparently.
Oh, here he is.
Here he is, he turned up at last.
That's a bit.
Thought I'd better come and say hello to the boys. Have we got anything running?
Yeah. We've got an issue with one of the points.
Ah, so I've got stuff to fix.
Yep.
So I leave for 5 minutes and this is what happens then. So yeah, here's Harefield. Nice to see it up in one piece. Hopefully the public are enjoying it. So talking of people enjoying themselves, I then managed to find Tim Dunn again, and he came over to the layout to have a little bit of a play, and we gave him the remote control car, and he started to cause absolute carnage, which was great fun to watch. As you can see, he's about to have a major pile up with an ambulance. It was all good fun.
Who ran himself over? Oh no, that was the guy.
Thankfully for us, Tim's parking skills were a little better, however, and as you can see, he managed to get the Mini in the space, ready for the next person. So I think that's something we're going to have to look at for the layout in future, is doing a little sort of course or something like that. But that was brilliant fun to have him along, so thanks Tim, it was great to see you. So I suppose we better get on and run some trains then. Sit back, relax and enjoy a little running session before we finish off the rest of the tour of the show.
Okay. Yeah, it is your passenger. It's good.
Someone come set for the back row, please. Nah, it's good sort of speed. Yeah?
Bit faster. Go on, Jamie.
The greatest gathering is now closed. Please vacate the site immediately.
Not really.
The greatest gathering is now closed. Please vacate the site.
No. No.
Just got me over expressions. Yeah, yeah. This is how it's Swap it back once the effort goes on. Yeah, do we swap it? Yeah, but do we swap it back once it's gone in?
That? It's Eric's. What, the wagons? Oh, one of mine's, one is mine.
is still running somehow. The boys are hard at work. We've also stolen Max. He was looking around. We've pinched him. It's near the end of the day now. Lots of trains still running. James is still going somehow. Cavalex 60 still chugging on. And yeah, we're having a great day. Big Pete's been having a look round. Big Pete. The scrap train's done more miles than it probably ever did in service. What else has been happening? S-stock falling to bits. We're down to 2. One of them is down to a 6 car. We did start with 4. Even champion Jamie's back. Yeah, really cool. Nice to have all the boys here. Start scrumming here. Just won myself a bus though. Price of station on the front, that'll do. Let's get this bus. We'll go and see the 4TC in Florence. A couple shots of the 5-inch gauge as well, that'd be nice. Let's see what's about. You never know who we'll bump into. Nice. See you, John. Right. Shed now. We've got the London Underground 4TC, 2 steam engines. Well, I'm going down the back because Florence is here, the inspection saloon. I've got a 5-inch gauge model of that, so I want to see the real thing. I may not have had a sneaky look around it at Ruislip Depot once, but it'd be nice to see it in the flesh again. It's been quite some time. Inside the 4TC, that's an A-stock seat, which is a nice little throwback. See, there's one up that end as well. It's a lovely break of coaches. So we'll go down the other end and see Florence. We'll meet you there. And here is Florence. It's lovely. You can pause that if you want to read it, because I won't stand there all day.
I'd love to have an executive meeting on a train.
This is the London Transport train.
Here's the 4 VEP. hiding behind Florence. What a stunning job they've been doing on this. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at that paintwork. Talking of pretty. Here's a proper engine. Oof. It looks stunning, doesn't it? So glad to have this in 5-inch gauge. Alright, let's go find some more stuff. We've got a little bit of battery left. So we'll see what else is here. Lots of Voyagers, if that's what you're into. Personally, not my cup of tea, but hey ho. There's loads of stuff out here. If you like food, this is the place. Here's the inspiration train. The coolest bit is this. Ex-Night Star Jenny car. You can keep the rest of it, but this is a pretty cool vehicle. 66s on each end, of course, as you'd expect this day and age. 93 down here, which is nice to see. We do have a 99 further up, which I'll have to go and have a look at that, being as hopefully I'll be driving them soon. Yeah, this is pretty cool. What else is there? It's like a Stadler lineup here. 88, 68, a pair of 73s, I think. Interesting livery on this one. Pretty cool, isn't it? These sound awesome. You can hear these coming a bloody mile off. Oh, I never noticed that little map in the compass. It's nice, isn't it? Well, that's cool. There's just trains everywhere. Look how busy this place is. I'm going to find the 99, see if anyone's about. I'd love a look in the cab. We'll see. 99's here. It's currently running, it's quite loud actually. I'm surprised. It's pretty cool. I didn't expect the cooler group to be this loud. You can just about hear the engine over it. Quite an interesting looking thing. I mean, it's no 47, but yeah, I think looking at the queue to get into the cab, I think I'll just wait until I can see one either after hours later or at work. I can't be bothered. Time is running out. There's a little steamy engine. Whoop whoop. Beep beep. Nice, isn't it? Anyway, I don't think there's much more down here that I haven't seen. I'm going to try and find like where trade stands are and things like that. I think they might be in the workshop back the other way, so we'll go and have a look. 9% battery remaining, so I better get a move on. Apparently this is the final assembly bay. It looks like this is where all the stalls are. So we'll have a little nosy in here instead. Nice, loads of stuff. I would have missed all this. I got myself a thing. A 4TC badge. What a loser I am. Proper scale trains. Nice. My cup of tea this is. There's some lovely stuff on show. A few nice engines. Very impressive. Anyway, well, that's that. When I saw a few bits on trade stands, usual kind of stuff you'd see, manufacturers and freight operators and things, stuff that is a bit boring to film. So I am going to run back to the layout for the last half hour and see if the boys have broken it yet. That's a nice 37, isn't it? Yeah, been a good day, been a good weekend. We're all very tired. I think we all want to go home, but we're all going to regret being at home. It's been epic. I suppose we had to kind of get this shot at the end, didn't we? It's quite a nice view, especially with the Clayton. Nice little line-up opportunity. One of the 43s easy to fix. Nice to see. Superb. So I think that's it for filming because I'm out of battery. There's the end of the greatest gathering. Cheers, James. Top team.
It's been weird, come on.
Bunch of legends. It's been cool. Well, you join me back at home now in my log cabin with Harefield, and that brings us to the end of the Greatest Gathering video. Now, hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. Sorry it was a bit all over the place. We were just so blown away by the event, and we were talking to people so much. We didn't really get time to properly go around and film stuff in order and keep up with stuff. We were just so busy. It was absolute mayhem. But we thoroughly enjoyed the event. It was an incredible few days, and this thing performed absolutely beautifully. The public seemed to really enjoy it. We had a good queue of people trying to get in to see it all weekend. It was fantastic. I couldn't ask for anything better. Obviously, massive thanks to my friends that helped, Anthony, Jamie, James, Peter, Chris, and we even stole Max on the Sunday away from looking around the exhibits to come and give us a hand for an hour or two as well, so props to him. But yeah, again, super pleased. We even had a little photo shoot happen throughout the weekend, which will obviously come about very soon, hopefully. So you'll have to keep your eyes peeled for that. So what's next for Harefield, though, if you are still with us? Obviously, as you can see, I have made the decision to resurrect it in the cabin. After the Chesham show earlier in the year, I just left it stored, and I figured out after a while that that was a very bad idea, because I needed a few people to help me get it out and set it up, and it just never happened. So we've taken the decision to put it straight up in the cabin, and we are now building a small little scene around the side to do a shortened version of Harefield, which will fit in here, which is 17 by 8 foot. So I've got a couple boards to lay track on. The footer yard all needs relaying because that's being changed so that we've got a bit more capacity and it works better. And then after that, I've got to start building the branch line. Show-wise, I have got a few shows planned. So my next show is with Croxley Hall Depot, and that is Rapido Rail-X, which is sort of mid-September, if I remember correctly. Then the week after that, we've got the AGR Model Railway Store Open Day, which of course is Anthony's shop. So if you're about for that, please come and say hello. If you was at the Greatest Gathering, hopefully you took a leaflet off the front of the layout for it. So the depot will be at that as well. And then after that is the big one, the Great Electric Train Show, and that will be Harefield's last outing for 2025. And I do intend on bringing everything. So I intend on bringing Harefield, the extension to the Watford Triangle, the depot, and then hopefully a branch line terminus. I've got a lot to do. But as you well know, if you follow the channel regularly, I model best under a lot of pressure, it seems. So fingers crossed for that. The week after that, we've got the Beckenham and West Wickham Model Railway Club's exhibition down in South London. And that again is just with Croxley Hall Depot. And hopefully that's me done for the year. Unless something crops up in December as a little local show where they fancy the depot, then who knows. But back to the Greatest Gathering. Excellent event. My thanks go to Key, Model World and Hormy Magazine for inviting us along, and to the organisers as well. Again, thanks to my friends, thanks to the others who gave us a hand. Thanks to Milton Keynes Model Railway Club for giving us a bit of space a week beforehand to set the layout up and do some last sort of finishing touches so we can make it look pretty for the event. Without those guys, I probably couldn't have done it, so really am in their debt. Thank you to Charlotte for putting up with me and having a house full of model trains for weeks and weeks on end, and basically not seeing me for weeks. And also thanks to you guys for stopping by or just watching the video. We had a great time. Hopefully we'll see you there for Rail 250 if I last that long. Take care. See you later.